folks.
Hey.
Back here at the A&E Family Farm. We're making an updated video. I'm Eric.
And I'm Amber.
And we're going to show you around a little bit today. We have recently done a video dump of all the videos that we had content to up till today. As you look at those and watch those, we're learning a lot. Editing is the hardest part, as anybody else knows, and the sound hasn't been great, but we just try to do what we can. We're always busy working, doing things, so you got to see the videos, and this is up to date. Today is January the 7th, and we're making this video to put out the up to date current video, and we got a lot of fans already. Our best fans are right here at our feet.
You won't leave us alone. Maggie. Sit, Maggie.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to show you around, show you some things that we've done that wasn't in the videos. Some of it was part of the video of what we were doing, but here's what it looks like now. And we're going to go find the girls and find out what they're doing, and the little boys show you what they are. So stay with us. Alright, as you can see, we have added a microphone. We've had it for a while, but one of our videos did not have the microphone hooked up right, or something wasn't right in the settings. We got that fixed. Now here, you see this barn? Yeah, you saw in the videos me working on this barn. This barn was about to fall down. It didn't have no legs. I don't know what was keeping it together other than it was all nailed together. You see the side of it where I put tin, closed it all up. I added a door. Here's the girls.
And our new babies.
Let's look at these boys. We got 2 bucklings born to Miss Honeybee. Her sire was True Blue. And we got Whiskey and Maverick. Maverick's the white one, as you can tell. These little boys have been up to all kinds of no good, but we enjoy watching them. All right, as you can see, Miss Marilyn's unloading. Miss Marilyn's udder is getting bigger, and she's fixing the kid out. We're expecting her to kid out anytime. Starting today, they said after the 6th. When we bought these girls at the sale, we had good paperwork with Miss Marilyn. We appreciate that, giving us all kinds of information about her sire, when she made kid, a lot of information we needed to know. So, of course, we got our little runt here. River was a triplet, and I don't know if she was a bottle baby or not, but she sure is friendly. So let's look around at the barn right quick. You see all this that I've added? You just use what you got, and we added on all this plywood to kind of close it up, make it somewhat windproof. I added a door to it. Inside, as you saw in the videos, we added and worked. We've got this little stall right here. This stall is where Honeybee had her babies, and we used it as the kidding stall. We do have our hay stacked up, keeping it warm. Everybody's looking for something to eat. As you can see, we made these stalls pretty well for them to get in, and they like getting in here. So let's go outside, look at the backyard. Well, we're fenced in the backyard.
You can see how big Maggie's gotten.
Maggie's getting big.
We're still working with Miss Honeybee, the mom, to try to get her built back up. She lost a lot of weight when we brought her here, which I guess it was pretty traumatic for the drive in the back of the truck from North Carolina, almost 8 hours, and then, you know, being pregnant and being put with 3 other new goats. And so she kidded. She was a great mom, cleaned them up,
Took care of them.
and so now, you know, it's expected when they do kid and are producing milk, they do lose weight, and so we're trying to supplement our feeding to get her built back up. But
Yep. And learned a lot of things. Research. I always research. Try to learn something. I'm learning every day. So if you comment, give us some ideas, whatever. I will try to follow the best I can. We do talk to a lot of people, and doing so, I've learned that ear notches were a sign of culling, and Honeybee had an ear notch. So
we're sure we bought a cull, but I mean, we paid the most for her than
yeah,
we did
but
our other goats.
she was the best mom. She has done excellent. We had hands off. We did not have to do a thing. Honeybee took care of them boys, got them up going, and as you saw. So let me show you around. All right, yeah, we built a structure for the kids. We're going to turn this into our creek feeder structure. The fence we added on to the fence. We come out, went all the way around, went down in the woods, give them a little grazing, all the way around to the back porch, so we can stand on the back porch and talk to them. Everything's good. They seem to like this area. They get out here and graze and do what they want to do. And the boys was out here the other day. Whiskey and Maverick was out here the other day doing their headbutting, as you saw on the video. Left to be determined who's going to win that war. So as we have worked for the last 3 months to try to get this farm into shape for goats, we've done the best we can with what we got. A lot of work. It's just us two. We went through the Christmas season. All the kids come over. That was a joy. We enjoyed all the kids.
Been sick for the last week and a half.
We've been sick. Let's go Christmas shopping and we can bring home the sickness. But we done that. We got over the sickness, so here we are. We're trying to do better at videoing, making better content, better editing. That's my part. I struggle with that. A lot of people try it with their phones and do a good job, and I've commented on a few people, and if you've watched our channel and you know who you are, then I really enjoy your content, what you do and how you do it. I wish I could do as good of a job, but we're still trying, we're still learning. So let's turn around here and look at what we've got going on. Now, as you can see, we have built a alleyway from the barn over here. It's temporary because this is our drive down to the new build site. But you see, as the fence goes way down to the pond, and if you see over on the hillside, the poly wire going up the hillside. I've struggled keeping the current over on the hillside. It don't take much to ground out this poly wire. My charger's running. It's got 6 joules, and on this wire we're running about 7,000 volts, and it doesn't take much. Everybody knows what that wire will do, so nobody tests it. But over on the hillside, the deer and the coyotes or whatever try to come in. They found it. I've heard a few yelps at night. We do have a bad coyote problem. As you saw that hawk fly by.
we have to check it every day or so to make sure that a deer hasn't ran into it. And
yeah, I got a tester. We check the fence and the voltage and make sure everything's good, because I do worry a lot. Maggie has struggled with staying in the pen, the fenced-in pen. She has gotten spoiled. Look how big she's got. She's gotten spoiled with the dogs, the other dogs, being on the front porch. But we're fixing to turn her out permanently, full-time in the pen with the goats. She does take well to the goats. The goats have not been scared of her as much as they have the little dogs.
yeah, they like her.
We need another dog. We need another livestock guardian dog to put in with Maggie to help her with her chores. We're still searching for the right one. But yeah, we're trying to make better content.
Jealous. You're so jealous.
River's spoiled.
You're so jealous.
That is the animal cracker eating fool. She'll do anything for an animal cracker. I think she'll stand on her head. Let's look at these boys. These boys, what y'all doing?
Whiskey was 8 pounds and Maverick was 6 pounds.
Yeah, and we did a 7-day weigh out, and they both have gained 3 to 4 pounds apiece. So we're waiting to do the 30-day weigh, see what their average daily gain was. Hopefully Miss Marilyn there will throw us some does. We're hoping doelings. And as you see, we're trying. We're not the best. We're just amateurs. Never know nothing about YouTube until now. We're not trying to make nothing about this. We're just trying to document how we're living. And as you saw, we adapt to anything. We lived in a tiny home for 2 years, and then we lived in the camper here. Now we're in the old house. Make a deal with it. So this might be a tough winter. There's no insulation in that old house. I have found some stuff in the walls. I'm not going to tear the wall out to get to it, but it's in there. I've seen some rolled up, looks like blueprints. Might be a treasure map. Who knows? On one of these oak trees might be a buried treasure. We might be rich one day, but I'm not going to tear the wall down just to get to the treasure map. So I've seen it. It's still there. But let's walk around and look at what else we've got going on. We've done a lot of work in the last 3 weeks, and we're still going to do some more work. I've got to fence in another lot. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do partial temporary fence. I'm going to do partial permanent fence, as we've done the field wire, the goat wire, and of course that maybe the ground's soft enough after all the rains that I can use the little 2-man auger and not have to rent the skid steer again. But we'll do what we got to do. We'll get it put in. I'll show you right over here where I've got plans to fence it all in for another goat pasture. As you can see, the fence goes down to the cedar tree, and our property line is way off in the woods. We got a little wagon road right there in the gap you see in the distance. That leads over to the cemetery. I think you've seen that in one of the previous videos. But I'm thinking about going down beside the wagon road and tying into the property line, coming back down the property line and coming back out right here as the trees jet out into the pasture. and making that one big pasture for some of the goats. We're hoping to get some more goats someday soon. It's just January and the next sale is not till March, but we have some good friends. We made good friends. I don't want to get too in depth on our friendships, but Miss Ann Paschal has been really friendly to us, and we hope to follow her example on everything we do. You saw we went to the sale, and I was blown away with the mindset of most people about what the goats were. You heard me talking about the bloodlines and all that. Folks, we're not into all that, but we do want to do commercial, and we want to do pedigree and the bloodlines and raise some good Kikos. We like to better the breed as well. A lot of talk and discussions on what have you done for the Kiko breed. We want to do that as well. And culling is going to be the biggest part of that. And we'll try to do that as well. We want to do the meat production. I do have a lot of friends, and hopefully we'll tap into the market on the meat production and supply some meat goats for them as well. So, little update. It's not much to see. We have been struggling. We're trying to get content made and trying to get you up to date, but I think here we are. We're going to try to post this video Wednesday and get you a video up to date and upcoming things that we're doing on the farm. We're going to do better at videoing ourselves, plus talking into the camera, so you don't have to just watch the video.
Which I had been using my phone.
Yeah, she's been using her phone. Now we got the GoPro fixed. Got the microphone. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but we're going to try. Got any ideas or recommendations or however to edit? We do have a GoPro media thing on our GoPro with a fuzzy microphone, external microphone, and we're trying to use it and do better, make better quality videos as well. Right here where we're sitting, I'm gonna turn the camera around. See old Crybaby. Old Crybaby has to sleep in the bed every night. He thinks that's where he belongs. It's pretty rough. At 1 o'clock at night, he'll get up, scratch, and carry on. That means I want out or I want a drink. And we have to get up and tend to the baby. That's Kitty. His real name's Scratches. As you know, around here, we don't go by real names hardly. We go by Kitty or Puppy or something like that. But Kitty's getting old. But right here where the trailer's sitting, is fixing to be our next project. We're going to get us some chickens. I have researched and looked. Oh, look here. You see that deer running across the field?
Deer.
Look at them deer. You see them deer? We have all kinds of wildlife. And they think we're their friends.
They sleep right up here.
They sleep right up here next to the house. One of them deer got ran over here about 3 weeks ago. Busted her hip up real bad, and poor old Puppy run her off in the pond, and she swam across the pond with 3 legs, and I had to put her down because the dogs were gonna kill her one, but I didn't want her to end like that, so
She
put her
was
down.
suffering.
Yeah, she suffered.
Her leg was completely broken too. Her back leg.
Yeah, it was bad. We had discarded her because I don't trust the meat. It had been infected for a few days, so we still haven't killed no deer. It's hard to get up, go deer hunting. I mean, my gosh, you gotta get up, put your clothes on, go sit in a tree stand, freeze to death. I can hunt off the front porch. I should have put one of them down a while ago that ran across the yard, but here we are with a camera in our hands to the gun. But right here, I was going to show you this, where the trailer's sitting. I'm going to build
had chickens before.
We raised chickens. I think the youngest daughter had chickens in 4-H, and she showed them in the fair. Won her blue ribbon or purple ribbon or whatever. We've had chickens. They had laid a bunch of eggs. We loved eggs years ago, and we've even raised 4 pigs. So never do that again. Never do that again. I'll go buy it off the meat shelf. I'll never do that again. But anyway, right here behind us is going to be the chicken coop. I'm going to build a nice chicken coop. You'll see videos of that in the future. Hopefully here in the next few weeks, and it's going to have a nice run. These chickens won't be free rangers. We have a chicken eater right here. He has stole chickens and ate chickens. I had to borrow a field camera from my neighbor to find out what was getting my chickens, and that little sucker right there was stealing my chickens. And he'll take them and eat them, one every now and then. Well, everybody says, well, you know, you can break a dog. No, you can't. No,
Not
you
him.
can't. No. Once they get the taste, you cannot break a dog. We done all the wives' tales, the old farmer's tales. He wore the chicken around his neck till it rotted off. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on all the other things that we done to try to break him. But it didn't break him. It gave him another chicken. So he loves chicken. And I don't blame him. I like chicken too. So I would eat chicken and rice about every day of the week. So we're going to build a chicken coop. It's going to be right here behind us. And now I think we've got you up to date as best as we can. We're going to go feed the girls and the boys, and we're going to do what we normally do on a Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get the upcoming latest videos as we put them out. We're going to try to do better at putting them out on a regular basis from now on, since we're all caught up. If you have any comments, please comment. Let me know something. Some of you have commented in the past, and I've tried to reply to all the comments. We're not trying to, like I said, we're not trying to make anything out of this YouTube, but we just want to let you guys in on a little bit of our lives, and we've been pretty private, and this is out of our comfort zone. Hey, boy, I tell you what, this is out of our comfort zone, but we're doing something we've never done, and it don't hurt to try. It don't hurt to try something new. It may not work out, but it might. Who knows? But we are going to do what we said we're going to do, and we're going to raise Kiko goats. We're going to put goats in the field, and we're going to try to do the best we can. So thanks for watching, guys.
I'm Amber.
I'm Eric. This is A&E Farm. Don't forget to subscribe.